a podcast to honor the gods.
This better come with a sacrifice.
Dave X Media.
The first Hyperborean giant smashed at me with his club. I rolled between his legs and stabbed Riptide into his backside. He shattered into a pile of ice shards. The second giant breathed frost at Annabeth, who was barely able to stand, but Grover pulled her out of the way while Thalia went to work. She sprinted up the giant's back like a gazelle, sliced her hunting knives across his monstrous blue neck, and created the world's largest headless ice sculpture. I glanced outside the magic barrier. Nico was fighting his way towards my mom and Paul, but they weren't waiting for help. Paul grabbed a sword from a fallen hero and did a pretty fine job keeping a Drekene busy. He stabbed her in the gut and she disintegrated. "Paul?" I said in amazement. He turned toward me and grinned. "I hope that was a monster I just killed. I was a Shakespearean actor in college. Picked up a little swordplay."
Welcome to Of the Eldest Gods. I'm stealing your intro. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. Fuck.
Where we discuss Rick Riordan's role as our godly parent.
I'm Ray from Cabin 12.
And I'm Charlie from Cabin 13.
And I'm Robert from Cabin 9.
Wow, that really is the intro now. Great job, everyone.
We did it. Good job.
Okay. Let's just drop in my fucking guys.
Hey,
My
did
parents.
Your parents go Commando?
Yes.
Okay. First, I'd like to know what y'all thought the first time you ever read this title. Did you know what they
I
meant by
almost
Commando?
certainly did not know that was a pun.
Mm.
My brain just was like, Commando? Like, no underwear?
My God. So this was the fifth book that came out in 2010? 2009. So in 2009, I was 12, and I was watching a shit ton of Family Guy and Robot Chicken. I absolutely knew what Commando meant.
Yeah,
my
see,
brain did not.
I was so fucking sheltered.
It'd be like that. By the way, hi, it's me, that fucking meme boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did we not tell everyone? I feel like people should know who you are.
People should
There
know.
you go.
The funny thing is, like, not even in the context of, like, your listeners. People in general know who I am. It's getting scary.
I
Do
love that for
people
you,
see you on
though.
the street now and just be like, "Oh my god, it's that fucking meme boy."
It's that fucking
I mean,
meme boy.
sometimes.
No, you'd be surprised how many people unpromptedly bring me up to, like, other people that we know.
Guys, this is Robert. They are so cool and popular.
So cool and popular, memeing, damning, and paging all over.
Ay.
Popular. Gonna be popular.
They
Okay.
know about popular, didn't you know?
They do.
Yeah.
My parents, they go Commando.
They do.
It's a little joke. I'll allow it. Just this once. All right, Rick.
Well,
Just this
you
once.
I mean,
but are they wearing underwear?
are they wearing underwear under there?
All right, friends.
What was it about? What happened?
This whole war thing, it's looking pretty bleak. Chiron is facing
We're
down Lukronos, who is, by all accounts, a really bad dad. We get saved in the nick of time by reinforcements for, like, the fourth time this book. Nico and his goth powers to the rescue! Also, Hades is here.
Not only his goth powers, but also he finally solved his daddy issues.
Good for him. Honestly, good for him. Kronos stops making everybody be asleep, and Sally and Paul immediately choose violence. And then Percy follows Kronos into Olympus. And that is fucking it, my dudes. This chapter was so short.
It's a really short one this time.
I checked, it's 8 pages, so...
I got the notification that this was the 6:30 recording and not 7 because it messes me up that we changed times.
Right.
And I was like, wait, I have to read the chapter. I read it. It's like 6:08, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know if it's because I've become illiterate or something, but I'm reading through The Lightning Thief for a thing I'm doing, and I'm like not struggling, but like I'm reading through the chapters. I'm like, damn, this chapter's like 14 pages long. What the fuck?
You're illiterate. That's
I'm illiterate. My name. Oh fuck. What's the Vine? Who's the guy who's 19 who can't read?
Jared, 19, and I never learned how to read.
There we go. Oh god, I'm getting old. I can't remember Vines.
remember Vine?
I was like looking through like my old like save tag for like posts that I wanted to see again.
Right.
And I got back to like 2017 and saw a Vine compilation and I was like, these aren't that funny to me anymore. What happened?
Vines have gone from being funny to just a sense of nostalgia, but like
right.
The way people will quote an ancient text. We don't laugh at Free Shavakadu anymore, but we will quote it because it is scripture.
Yeah, just like some of them that I didn't remember verbatim, I was like, I guess I don't really get it anymore. The times have changed.
That being said, road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Still fucking slaps.
Yeah. No notes on that one. That one's fucking slaps.
See, I only got these things through osmosis. I never got Vine. I was never on Vine. But like,
oh no, me neither. I just saw them spread on Tumblr.
And I saw them on Tumblr. Yeah. And I thought they were funny.
I downloaded Vine. I had a Vine account. And then Vine shut down like 2 months later.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm sorry.
And TikTok looks like it's going to shut down in the United States too. So, hey, you know what? That was fun while it lasted.
The government. Sorry.
The government.
Yeah, don't talk to me about the government. I'm done.
We don't talk about the government.
No.
Thank you. Charlie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious as to what the in case we missed it section is gonna be, because I have no idea what the fuck you're gonna talk about. This is 8 pages of virtually nothing.
Me either. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we're gonna find out. So, in case you missed it, I was like, hey, I'll save Hyperborean Giant for like when there's nothing happening. Guess what? There isn't a page on the Giant specifically. There's just a page on Hyperborea.
What the fuck is Hyperborea? The place.
A good fucking question.
I literally, while I was putting up, for those of you who are listening, I put up sound foam thing behind me so that hopefully it reduces the echo. And while I was putting it up, I was listening to Doctor Who moments, and I got to that point for the 9th Doctor who was like, I was going to take you to Barcelona, not the city Barcelona, the planet Barcelona. And that's what I'm thinking of now with this fucking what's it called?
Hyperborea.
Why was I gonna say Bulgaria?
Bulgaria. Yeah, to Bulgaria.
The fictional country of Bulgaria, as featured in Harry Potter.
God.
Yeah, she invented Bulgaria, didn't you know? Oh god. Okay, so the Hyperboreans, the Hyperborea is just the north. It's like super north. So if you know the gods of the winds, there's Boreas, who is the god of the north wind.
Well, okay.
Well, so Hyperborea is just like super north. It's like the northest of the north. It's like the Arctic. Literally, like the maps on here are just pictures of the Arctic. So that's interesting.
So it's not. So it could be a less than fictional continent. They call it a fictional continent here, but we could just call it. But I mean, I guess that there isn't actually a continent up there, unlike Antarctica, the Arctic.
Yeah.
Aren't the Hyperborean giants Canadian ?
In Percy Jackson.
That's the
Laestrygonian.
Laestrygonians. I don't know.
Excuse me, fucking Professor Charlie. Holy shit. Do you say
LAI, I think.
Do you say Cyclopes as well?
But I don't. We do say Cyclopes here. Thank you very much.
You pretentious fucks. It's Cyclopses.
Sorry, it's LAE.
Yeah, Laestrygonian.
Or maybe it is Laestrygonian. I don't know.
That's what the audiobook... Listen, that's what the audiobooks say. I don't trust the audiobooks so much because I think I've said this before on this podcast. One of the audiobooks officially determines the pronunciation of the ship name between Percy and Annabeth to be Perkabeth.
That's
They're incorrect.
Yeah, they are incorrect. I don't know if you guys heard, at the time of recording this, Rick released the Percy series released a video talking about having Rick talk about the weapons and stuff, and the way he pronounces Luke's last name is terrible.
Oh no.
What does he say? What does he say?
I'm gonna double check because
is it Castellan?
Hermes' gift, Castellan.
Yeah, Castellan.
Oh god.
Ooh. Castellan?
I always said Castellan.
Yeah.
Castellan.
Castellan sounds so much cooler. Castellan just sounds weird. It sounds like he's trying to make up a fake Star Wars name.
Yeah, it like depends on like where that name should be from, and was it French? I can't remember.
Well, Luke's Greek, apparently. Or white. What the fuck is... I guess Luke... If we're going off Charlie Bushnell, he's part... Oh god, I believe it's part Japanese, part Puerto Rican, part...
Yeah.
Irish? Question mark?
There's a whole fucking page for Castellan on Wikipedia.
Oh god. I love how I've derailed us from one Wikipedia page to another.
Yeah, it's the governor of a castle in medieval Europe. Thank you.
It would have been so cool if Rick gave Luke a castle. But no, he gave him a castle. It's gave him a boat.
The Hermes cabin.
Shut up, stop.
All right. So, the location of Hyperborea. Let's see. Possibly live beyond the Riffian Mountains.
Riff-raff, street rat, scoundrel, take that.
Possibly, or maybe that's supposed to be the Alps. Unclear, just north. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Plutarch is like, hey, the Hyperboreans are actually the Gauls. Those people who sacked Rome that one time.
Oh shit! Wasn't there a story about Hercules beating the shit out of the Gauls?
Maybe?
I swear I remember that at some point. I don't remember. Hercules beat the shit out of a ton of people, or Heracles if we're going off the Greek. He beat the shit out of a ton of people throughout his labors, especially.
That's what he did.
The funniest thing about his labors is like in between, while he's hunting like whatever a monster or like trying to find whatever he is, he's encountering people and fighting them left and right, gods, monsters, whatever. But side quests. This man side quested the fuck out of his labors.
You know what? Would be great actually. Here's another side tangent for you. D&D campaign that is just the labors of Heracles.
Honestly,
I think that exists.
I bet that'd work. Yeah.
I swear that exists.
If it doesn't exist, I would make it. I think that needs to exist.
This is also where I found out that Heracles, canonically, I say canonically as if, Greek myths are
canonical,
where he canonically fucked up Chiron's leg or something.
Yeah. That's why, if you look in the Percy series, he's actually wearing like a brace on his leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's wild.
Chiron is canonically disabled.
Chiron is canonically disabled, and Heracles is the reason why.
Yeah, that bitch.
I guess so.
Because he wanted to drink the satyr's wine, and Chiron was like, "No, dude, that's our wine." And Heracles was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm drinking your wine."
Oh, Heracles. What a piece of shit.
Oh, Heracles, what a piece of shit. Hey, Charlie, anything more about Hyborea on this fucking Wikipedia?
I swear I heard somewhere something else that the Hyperboreans, maybe it was a different kind of giant or something.
Maybe it's just Percy Jackson.
Maybe it is Percy Jackson. I could have sworn that somebody somewhere said the Hyperboreans were actually like the Nordic peoples. And like,
this I've heard. I think.
But I'm not seeing it on here.
Yeah, it says that a few people said that the Celtic people were Hyperboreans.
Yeah, this is saying more about the Celts, the Gauls, the Celts. So like, I mean, that's still north.
I have bad news about Hyperborea, which is this section of Wikipedia that says radical Russian nationalist and neo-Nazi imagery.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no! The fucking Nazis ruin everything. Every time I ever went to go get a tattoo, I double checked to make sure that my tattoo was not taken by the Nazis. The Nazis are claiming too many symbols, man. I just want a silly little like lightning tattoo, or not trident tattoo on my wrist. Please tell me the Nazis didn't claim the trident. Thank God they didn't.
Oh, good. Well, they can't have it. Like, they can't have anything. Fuck them. Anyways.
They thought they were ancient astronauts, super white people? What?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Sounds dumb.
Also, there's something about TikTok and Nazis on here. Neo-Nazi TikTok.
No, not neo-Nazi TikTok.
I can't. Going back to the legends part of this, at least. They were on Delos? Excuse you. Okay, venerated Apollo among the Hyperboreans. Oh, he spent his winters with the Hyperboreans. Okay. He was chill. Him and them just like hung out, I guess. Sure, why not? Apollo was chill with these guys. I just want to know where the giants thing comes from. Is there giant on this page at all? Oh, okay, here it is. Physical appearance, giant kings, 10 feet tall.
That's not even that large for giants, you know?
It's the only descriptor. They're descendants of Boreas, and they're big as fuck. So I guess that's why they had the snow and ice thing going on, because Boreas also has snow and ice shit going on as well. It's not just the fact that they're north.
Boreas.
So, that's the whole thing with Boreas.
Wonder if we'll ever meet him.
You know what? I wonder.
That'd be great.
Oh, there it is. Wait. The idea that Scandinavia is actually the Hyperborean land.
So close to Bulgaria.
Also Atlantis?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, this person is or somebody here is claiming that
is the person who made this Wikipedia article smoking crack? Like, genuine question.
No, it's like 17th century people are like, hey, Hyperborea.
We're 17th century people smoking crack.
Yes.
Probably.
But also that's just one of those things that happens when you have a place that doesn't exist but is in legends and shit. They're like, what if it was this? And they're like, wow, that would be so cool. And then it just escalates.
How do you spell it? How do you spell this fucking made up ass place? Hyper.
BOREA.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
There's a meme in the Doctor Who fandom, and if you Google word and then Doctor Who, something will come up. Hyperborea fucking exists in the Doctor Who universe.
Incredible.
Oh, what was the thing that I found forever ago? No, I think that was just a page on straight up sex on the Doctor Who wiki. And I was just like, why?
Here's the thing about Doctor Who. It's been going on for 60 plus years with a television show, a movie, shit ton of comics, shit ton of audio dramas. If you Google a word and then you put Doctor Who after it, you will find something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was the page for sex. That's what I had found. Okay.
Rip. So are we done with Hyperborea?
Yeah, we can be done with this. There's a lot of weird theses. On this thesis.
I would love to be the drunk college student who had to write a fucking thesis about Hyperborea.
Yeah. Oh, the name derives from beyond Hyperborea or beyond Boreas.
What the fuck?
Beyond hyper, I guess means beyond.
I've got to go even further beyond.
Starts charging Super Saiyan. I'm not going to yell into the microphone though.
You're welcome. Let's talk about my parents going Commando.
Let's talk about Bruno.
Yeah, let's talk about Bruno right now.
No.
So they're at the street, it's too late, and hey, look at this. We have daddy issues right here, right in front of us.
What we also have is Clarice having her awesome moment in the last couple of chapters being just frozen. She lost to a giant, I guess.
Yeah, really unfortunate. The centaurs are fucking gone.
Maybe they died, maybe they ran. Unclear.
They died, they got too drunk off root beer, they ran, who knows?
Ethan's here, and also his girlfriend, or whoever the fuck she is. No Prometheus, but...
His girlfriend? The Dracani queen? Not to be confused with the Impuzai lady, who was Prometheus's girlfriend.
What about Kelly? No. Kelly was Luke's girlfriend, kind of, question mark. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's not here.
She's dead.
I bet Kelly.
She dusted. She's in Tartaros.
Yeah, no.
Bye-bye, Kelly.
This is Ethan's girlfriend, the Snake Queen lady.
Why couldn't... I don't know. Do we want to make Ethan gay? He's a troubled youth character. Yeah, let's make him gay.
Yeah, he has the vibes to me.
He has the vibes.
Everyone is gay.
That eye patch.
Straight.
You only need one eye. One eye to do what? Look at men. Boom.
Exactly. So the drama is happening right in front of us. Kronos and Chiron, and Luke is calling Chiron's son.
Percy's like,
Again, whose voice is coming out of Kronos? Unclear. So did we hear Luke call Chiron son?
I am in the I think it was you guys who said it in a previous episode who's like,
Yeah.
he's supposed to sound like a creaky gate, but also it's his like teenage voice, I guess. No one comments on his voice. No one fucking comments on what he sounds like. No one cares. I think in the audiobooks, the narrator just gives him like a ravelly, like a I'm Kronos. Some shit like that.
And see, I feel like most of the time it should be Luke's voice, unless it specifies it's Kronos' voice. Here, I would assume that he sounds like Luke, which is why, like, Percy says that it's, like, so incongruous to hear Luke call Chiron's son.
I assume that it is always Kronos' voice, unless it specifies that it's Luke's voice.
Interesting.
We had one time it specified it was Luke's voice.
I can get behind that.
That's why.
But it doesn't normally specify it's Kronos' voice either, except it did like one time, so...
Exactly. So maybe it's both of their voices at the same time.
But I feel like he would tell us that, because that'd be very unusual.
I don't know! Unclear!
I'm sticking with my headcanon here.
Well, I'll stick with mine. So they're all kind of like frozen in place. Is that because of the magic?
Yes.
They don't really specify what's happening here. They're just like, okay, we can't move. Why is that?
They aren't frozen in time, but their feet feel like concrete, and I'm assuming that that's like somehow Kronos with time magic has like made them feel very slow and sluggish or something.
Because he wants to fight his son.
Slow down. Yeah, so Chiron's gonna try and 1v1 Kronos.
Except his people don't get the memo that it's a 1v1 and attack him.
Yeah. Well, Chiron killed the snake lady. She's dead.
Yeah, Chiron killed the snake lady, but that's her last arrow. It reminds me of that scene when Hawkeye uses the last arrow in the first Avengers movie. And he's like, well, shit, time to pick up an arrow from this dead alien I killed. Use that.
Works. Totally works.
Why? Chiron, there's no way there aren't any arrows strewn nearby. That being said, I imagine it to be very leaving an opening for an attack for his half horse ass body to kneel down and pick up an arrow.
Yeah. Why don't they have magic bows, or not bows, quivers that just like have as many arrows as they need?
The Hunters of Artemis have that. Chiron should fucking have that.
They supposedly have that, and yet Thalia was like basically out of arrows the last time we saw her. So
maybe Rick forgot she had that.
Rick Riordan forgetting something about his books?
Rick Riordan, who reads his own wikis to remember what happens in his books?
I'm so fucking appalled that's how he writes the next book in his series or whatever. He reads the wiki and he reads his books. He doesn't have a fucking book Bible.
I mean, that's what I would do, so I can't blame the man.
I don't know, if I was a famous enough author that my fans made a fucking Wikipedia about my books, I would read that.
Yeah.
That saves me effort.
Yes.
That's a resource just for him.
Yeah.
That's why we're making that.
But
it's for Rick.
What you do is you also are like, wait a second, that information is wrong. I'm just gonna edit it real quick.
Yeah.
You edit your own wikis. I'm just saying, you have the power.
I wonder if Rick Riordan would get in trouble with Wikipedia for editing his own wiki.
Well, fan wiki, not Wikipedia.
Yeah. So it's not like it's not like the wiki would know that it was him. Who would care? If the information's accurate, then they're gonna leave it. So
what do you think his username would be? If you were trying to fake out on a fan wiki, not have anyone know it was him.
Not Rick Riordan. It's so obvious, but it would work.
Paul Blofis.
No. He needs something that he would never say.
Wow, I love those PGO movies.
Percy Jackson's bisexual.
Damn.
It's true. He would never say that.
A fucking attack. All right. Chiron is following one of the tenets of the zombie survival guide here, which is that blades don't need reloading. He has pulled out his sword.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that guy who like reloads random shit? He'll like reload a lamp.
No. Oh Oh, yes! I saw like a compilation on Tumblr. It was fucking slapped. It was so cool.
I need this guy to reload a sword now. I want to see him do it.
I'm so confused.
He holds items in a way that mimics how people in video games and TV things, but mostly like in a video game format, would hold something and like do all of these like motions that you would do to reload them. It's very impressive.
Yeah, so for like the lamp, he just like takes the light bulb out, puts in a new one, and turns it on.
But like in like these very like jerky like like motions.
I'll send you the compilation, Charlie.
All right. Please do. Please send me things.
Just the fucking blades don't need to be reloaded.
They don't, I guess. But he doesn't like blades. And Kronos is making fun of him. He's like, "You're a teacher, not a hero." Ugh.
And Chiron says Luke was a hero, and that Kronos corrupted him, which is and then Kronos says the line.
Fool, you filled his head with empty promises. You said the gods cared about me.
And Chiron's like, me?
Excuse the fuck me? What'd you say? And Kronos is like, shut up.
Hey, Luke, buddy.
Yeah, it's Luke. It's Luke in there.
Yeah.
Kronos has officially become a Disney villain. He's like, "You fools!
You
like,
fools! You fool!"
Because Disney villains can't be like, "You dipshits."
To be fair, technically speaking, because this is published by Disney Hyperion, he
Yes.
is a Disney villain.
He is a Disney villain. In fact,
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
in
he's
fact,
also
a
on Disney
villain.
Plus now. So
I forgot. I keep forgetting the show fucking exists for some reason. He's canonically a villain. He's a so does that make Percy a Disney prince?
it does. He is.
I guess because his dad is the like the king of the seas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Disney prince. You're
So
right.
in that split moment where Kronos is like confused, he's like, "Nuh-uh." Chiron is like, "The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?" and tries to stab him.
Yeah, that's what you do. You like confuse your opponent and then are like, "Haha, I fight you." But
I have no idea what the fuck feint followed by a strike to the face means. Like, I don't know what a feint is. Did that just mean like?
I think that's when you fake an attack or something.
Yes.
Am I right?
Okay, so he's like, I'm gonna hit you on the right. Nope, dodge. Left, up, face. Okay.
Yeah.
I just know that fainting is one of those attacks that I get in Baldur's Gate with my fighters, and I take that one all the time. I like it.
Unfortunately for Chiron Horseman, he is fighting against someone who not only has Luke's fighting skills, but is also Kronos, the god of time, who just sends him careening into a bunch of rocks.
It's fine.
Really unfortunate.
So is Chiron dead? Unclear. A wall fell on him. So
Just
maybe
casually
Be
a wall
fine.
fell on him.
maybe this is when Chiron finally dies. You don't know. Could happen.
Yeah.
Annabeth is having a time about it.
Yeah, just a little bit. We already know that her worldview has been shattered about Luke recently, so she's kind of broken. So she tries to stab Luke and dislocates her shoulder in the process. It just bounces off, just like stab, ow.
I mean, she did know that
She did,
he was invulnerable, so like,
Except for one spot, maybe she was just hoping she would catch the one spot.
I mean, it almost happened for Ethan, so why not?
Yeah. So homie just like dislocated her shoulder, probably, which is not good. That shoulder needs some proper medical attention. It has been stabbed. It has been like bumped against. It has probably just been dislocated.
Did you know that if you dislocate a joint like that, it's more prone to having it happen again? Yeah. So apparently you can just like fuck that shit up like eternally.
Somebody get that Will Solace kid with his magic fucking healing paste.
Yeah. We love that kid. Don't know why.
She does scream, "I hate you!" And Percy's like, is that towards me or towards him? Like, who do you hate?
Or is it Luke or Kronos? Like, we don't know. There's
there
like
Unknown.
three contenders. Who do you
Maybe
hate?
it's to herself. You don't know.
Wow.
The secret fourth option, self-hatred.
It's like when everyone's like, Zuko, who are you mad at? Zuko, who are you mad at? I'm mad at myself. Leave me alone, okay? Yeah. Anyway, there's a dog's howl in the distance.
Oh! Yay, puppy.
This is a no AWU zone, pay $350 fine.
Too bad.
Could you possibly charge Mrs. O'Leary she gets a free pass.
She gets free hot dogs forever.
Mrs. O'Leary does not understand the concept of money. She ate that hot dog
No.
cart's vendor. That hot dog cart, I can guarantee you, that hot dog man probably lost like $20.
Only $20. That's it.
20, I don't know. Listen, this is the same fucking universe where Rick has, like, in the show, dollar water being sold at the steps of the Met, which is not fucking
I'm
true
sorry.
at all.
There's no
Waters don't
fucking
even-
way.
Waters don't even cost $1 in the regular world, let alone
Mm-mm.
in front of
You'll-
the Met.
Like, I don't know. In if you go like in Madison Square, not Madison Square, fuck me. Central Park. If you go in Central Park, like running around, you'll eventually find people who are just like selling water out of coolers for $1.
Maybe. That could happen.
Maybe kind of, but also, you know,
Sketchy. Who knows?
All right, Nico's here.
Nico, it's my boy. It's my son. He's here.
I was like so pleased. Like, it's not like I didn't know this was coming. Like, this is very clearly set up last chapter, but just like Nico walking up by himself, I'm just like, oh my boy, I missed you.
He's just here, and everyone is like parting like the Red Sea. It's the dog, and it's a small figure in black armor, and he's got like a skull helmet.
He's so cool.
Listen, I love him. He's so good. Son of Hades, do you love death so much that you wish to experience it?
let me tell you right now, that's a roast and a half. Good on you, Kronos. You got one good comeback.
And then Nico says, your death would be great for me. So like,
And then you got outclassed instantly.
exactly. Yeah. No coming back from that.
We love it.
Mm.
And then Papa comes down.
Papa.
It's Hades time, boys.
He's on his
He's
big
here.
chariot.
He's queer. So is his
I
wife.
Sorry, I love that he let Nico go first.
Yeah.
The Vanguard.
Back.
Hades is here. He's queer. He's here with his wife and his mother-in-law /
His
sister.
mother-in-law / sister.
Fine and
Yeah.
normal.
It's fine.
And he's also here with a big ass army of the dead.
Yeah.
Where is what's that guy's name? The dude with the chainsaw hand.
Dude with the chainsaw hand?
What?
Fucking God. He's from the Evil Dead series, I believe is what it's called.
Oh.
Ash Williams,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah. It's not-
I don't know, man.
Because I just said there's an army of the dead. That's
yeah. I'm picking up what you're laying down as of right now.
Charlie isn't, because they don't watch anything.
No. Never consumed
Or
a media
read
in my
anything.
life.
Hades is he's pulling classy emo bitch. He's got black armor and a cloak the color of fresh blood.
And his horses are made of living shadows? Okay? Bruh.
His crown changes shape from a dragon's head to a circle of flames to a wreath of human bones. Pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it's gonna do that in the show version.
No.
The helm also reaches into Percy's mind and shows him his deepest, darkest, scary secrets.
Ooh, so spooky. So Hades' opening line. Hello, father. You're looking young.
Damn. Call his ass out. Okay. We've given Luke a lot of shit for being a groomer.
Yeah.
That's a sentence.
Has not Luke himself been groomed?
Is Luke
Can we
himself
not call
a
Kronos
groomer?
out for
Is
being
Luke
a fucking
right?
creep?
Is
You're
Luke
right.
himself not a groomer too? It's just the cycle of abuse passed down.
I'm just saying that Kronos is clearly using Luke for his body, and that maybe we should.
You're right. You're totally right, though.
Stop!
Is
You
this
stop that
some-
nonsense right now.
Is this some pederasty going on here? The
Nope.
that's the classic Greek trope of the older, more experienced man and the younger, less experienced man. Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Mhm.
when you put it more into context, it becomes less like a silly little joke that I made and more
You're
upsetting
welcome.
to me. I don't like that.
That's what being groomed is, my dude.
Anyways,
Terrible shit.
I do feel bad for Luke sometimes, but also that's what it feels like Hades is calling him out for, right? With that line.
Yeah, like, oh, you used that child's body.
Kind of fucking creepy, Dad.
All right, so Hades is like, my son here convinced me that perhaps I should prioritize my list of enemies. We love that for him.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't care for that Percy Jackson, but I think that you're probably worse. You know.
Yeah, and he's like,
just probably.
I have daddy issues, you know? I'm gonna fuck you up for it. Wait, Ray, maybe you've seen this. Descendants 3, have you seen? Yeah,
oh, of course I've seen all the
song
films.
that is the daddy issues song. Yeah, but that song is with Hades and Hades' daughter, but instead this is Kronos Hades.
Oh my god.
It's like, ha, I gave you daddy issues. And he's like, ew, you gave me daddy issues.
I see. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the song. If
I mean, that's just how
Descendants.
generational trauma works, also.
Yeah, that is, in fact. You're right. And then there's Demeter, who's just like, no appreciation for agriculture. Can you please get a character? Please? Something. And Persephone. Mother? I'm done.
Yeah, both of you get a character or leave. Okay, so Hades is like, today the House of Hades will be called the Saviors of Olympus. Kind of a sick-ass line. And then Kronos is like, he's doing magic shit.
He doesn't have time for this.
I thought someone was gonna make a joke. House of Hades. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, right. I wonder. Rick should help with that.
I wonder if that's an actual place.
I don't know. Could be.
You see, when I hear that phrase, I only think of Hades the game now, so...
You know what? I also think of that too. It's a sick-ass game.
Hades.
You should play You
should play Hades, it's so good.
You should
That's
play
it.
Hades.
Put it onto my Switch, and I'm just gonna play it during my breaks at work. Now, let's go.
Good.
Do it! Yeah, so the time thing, it's smaller now.
The time thing? This isn't Steven Universe, buddy. Yeah, no, the time, like, the time magic spell is getting smaller because Kronos is a sore loser, and he's like, fuck, they can beat me. Time!
Right, because we know that he's been expending a lot of energy on that. So now he's just kind of sealing them into, like, this very small circle around the Empire State Building. And, like, everyone else around it is waking up.
Yep.
Including Percy's parents.
I love that Paul is called one of Percy's parents now, you know? I talked about this in an earlier chapter. It's just so good for me.
What kind of riz does Paul have that he started dating and married Sally within the course of, like, what, a year?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know.
Like, my man was pulling
younger
moves.
Rick had.
Yeah.
My man
Sometimes
was
people
moves.
just click, you know? I'm happy for them.
Okay. We know he's not rich. We know he's nice. Do we think Paul's packing?
Obviously.
He has to be.
Listen, he's always described as hot, isn't he?
He is. It's true. And also apparently he knows how to fence. So like
we're getting there. We're getting to it. It's my favorite part of this book.
Yeah.
So Sally can see them. Percy's like, I hope she runs. Nope, she's coming straight towards me instead.
She's running, Percy, straight towards you. Exactly.
Wrong direction.
Oh, Sally.
So attack.
I love how Percy didn't want to call it to her mom so that she didn't so that he wouldn't inadvertently get her killed. But Hades provides a distraction by crashing his chariot into the force field and then raging and launching energy at the force field.
Yeah. We got the army of the dead. Demeter is turning giants into a wheat field in the middle of New York City. There's just a wheat field now.
I love that.
Persephone is turning spears into sunflowers. Nico is fighting with a sword. Good shit.
Nakamura and Kronos are ducking into the lobby of the Empire State Building.
Yeah, because they gotta go destroy Olympus. Annabeth is not doing great.
Yeah. Her bad arm.
Poor gal. And then Paul. Yeah, he grabbed a sword. He's here. He stabs a snake lady and she disintegrates. We're just like, what? What just happened?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that was a monster I just killed. I was a Shakespearean actor in college.
Paul?
Bruh?
Bisexual Paul.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say also. I don't know if you're allowed to say that about someone's self-insert, but...
You can't be a Shakespearean actor. Like, you know how to handle a sword? I bet you kiss men, right?
Damn. damn. There's nothing I can say to that.
Exactly.
Anyways,
but for me, my favorite part of the book is when Sally is about to get attacked by a giant, and she's reaching into a cop car, and she pulls out a fucking shotgun and shoots the giant into someone's sword.
Sally! Okay.
When did you learn how to fire a shotgun? About
2 seconds
ago.
MILF energy.
I love this part.
Cannot wait to see Virginia Cole do this.
Oh, oh my god, you're
MILF.
so right. Mommy with the shotgun. Okay, Sally at least knows what's going on, though. The fact that Paul cannot see which ones are monsters even, like, what does this even look like to him? I have absolutely no idea. And I'm just
like, Sally, tell me which ones I need to kill. Okay?
Yeah.
Keep my
like,
eyes.
he better get someone's advice, cause...
Hello, are you a friend or are you a foe? I'm gonna assume foe.
But, like, literally, what is he even seeing? Like, what is the mist doing for this? We are at war.
The thing is, the mist would just... I assume he's under the assumption of, like, okay, well, those are people. This thing in front of me is, like, a giant cow. I think I should fight the giant cow.
Yeah, there's a cow in the middle of the street. I don't know why that's there.
It probably shouldn't be here. Probably should stab it. Well... Okay, maybe they are wearing, like, army uniforms or something? I don't know.
That's fine. Fight the army. Just
what does Snake Woman look like?
Snake Woman looks like Snake.
Sneeple!
Okay, but people would panic if there was a giant snake in the road. Like, normally, the mist changes a thing to look like something, like, normal. You know what I mean?
She's also a hot dog vendor.
Oh, no.
Actually, she's also a hot dog vendor.
Paul just remembers that, like, he paid too much for a shitty hot dog once, like, 6 years ago. I don't care if you're a monster or not. I'm taking this out on you.
I'm too focused on this, but still, fucked up.
Yeah, so Mrs. O'Leary goes to dig out Chiron, and then the rest of them, Annabeth, Thalia, Grover, and Percy, run to the elevators. They're going up to Olympus, and then, some shit's gonna go down next chapter.
Yep,
like,
that's it.
Some serious fucking shit.
We've done a very good job here of reducing our cast size. We're down to, like, the main characters.
Yep. I wonder what will happen.
Everyone who cares about Luke is left.
Yeah. I don't know. I cannot explain to you why I'm thinking about this. There's this funny meme. So there's a scene in the original Dragon Ball where Goku's running at Piccolo to, like, attack him. And so, like, Goku runs up to him and somebody intersplices a drawing of Piccolo and Goku kissing before Goku runs off. That's what I want for the final battle. Percy running up at Luke or Kronos about to block it. Percy kisses him and just walks away.
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, no, I can't wish for that because it's bad 2 ways. Kronos is his grandpa and a shitload old, and Luke is his former friend and he's like 20 something.
Yeah.
Can you believe we're older than Luke?
Every time that I realize that about a fictional character, I go insane. Don't even say that to me.
Listen, we're older than Percy.
Which is fine,
I was the
though.
same age as him.
Yeah.
He stopped aging.
Yeah, he stopped aging and we continued aging, and sometimes that happens. I don't know.
Like
sometimes the fictional characters don't stop aging. In my mind, Percy can be a disillusioned, like, late 20s little guy. He can age with me. So that's fine. But the idea that Luke is now younger than I am, gross.
Yeah.
I guess just adult characters. I shouldn't age past them.
Nope. You know what? We'll never age past Chiron.
I know you don't want to hear about Homestuck, but the Homestuck characters have canon birthdays and are the exact same age as me and, like, do, like, age in real time, which is very good for me.
I know they have a whole zodiac. I know that.
Yeah. So the Homestuck characters were going through, like, an early 20s depressive episode at the same time that I was, and I was like, wow. Just like me. Is very exciting.
Really just do be like that sometimes out here on this bitch of an earth.
That's the chapter, guys. Do we feel ready to fight
No!
Kronos?
I'm, like, really distressed about whatever's about to happen.
Do you remember what happened?
I remember a lot of things, but also not everything, and so it's like,
Okay,
I just know that it's going to be really upsetting in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it sure is. So, Robert, where can the people find you? Like the fucking meme boy? Where can the people find that?
Fucking meme boy. So, hey, if you want to listen to me podcast about, the only podcast I have that's still active right now is The Bits with this one, Charlie.
Hey.
It's pretty fun. We get to talk about Steven Universe. If you want to see what I do Elseworld on the internet, you can find me at the Damn Meme page, damn spelled DAM, on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, while it's still available in this country, and soon to be another platform doing another thing. I will drop news about that when it's gonna release.
Secret project, secret project.
Secret project, secret project. Secret project.
Secret team. Anyway.
God damn it.
Is there any media that you want to discuss? Do you have to tell the masses about? Tell the people.
Holy fuck! What I've been
media is
watching
good.
recently.
What's good with the media?
There's this piece of media I like called Doctor Who.
Wow, that hasn't been plugged like twice in the past 2 months.
I am a sucker for Doctor Who. I'm like in the middle of a semi rewatch, and I got into Peter Capaldi era, and Peter Capaldi is my favorite Doctor.
I love that for you. Do you love the Sonic sunglasses?
I hated them when they came out, and now I've grown accustomed to them being like, yeah, that's just cool, Grandpa, right there.
Aw.
Listen, him and the Sonic sunglasses, and then the electric guitar is just like peak.
I remember when everyone was finding out that Matt Smith was regenerating into Peter Capaldi, and we're like, man, now we won't want to fuck the Doctor anymore. And then Peter Capaldi started being like glasses wearing, guitar playing Grandpa, and it's like, well, fuck, never mind.
Yeah, he got that gilf energy going on.
He got that gilf energy.
They can't not write the Doctor sexy anymore. It's just how it is.
Yeah, the newest
have you
Doctor,
seen?
Shutigawa fucks, literally.
Shutigawa, listen.
Fucks.
Listen.
Look at him. Handsome.
Oh,
He'll rizz up your grandma and get her some tea. He'll fuck you until you can't walk. Like, he is everything.
he is everything. That man
With
is
aftercare,
beautiful.
of course. With aftercare.
Oh, of course. Of course. That man's amazing. Okay.
Charlie,
He's
Ray,
everything.
what are you beans plugging?
I'm gonna plug my new podcast actually, because I have not done that
Yay.
yet. Hey, I'm making a new podcast, not on the network, but like I'm doing things. Me and my buddy Ethan are talking about Scooby-Doo on a podcast called Mysteries in the Machine. Hey.
Scooby
I'm so excited. I'm so glad.
But have you answered the question, where is Scooby Dooby Doo?
I mean, we find him in every episode, so like
Well, then why do we keep asking?
Where are you? Right here. Where are you? Raggy, the Rolltimers.
Charlie, I think someday Robert and Ethan and I should do a podcast without you. Just like
one of these days I'm going to have the free time to finally pick up Ethan with that Ben 10 podcast we've talked about.
You're gonna
Oh,
pick
good.
Ethan up? You two are gonna date finally? Is
Yeah,
that gonna happen?
me in my committed relationship. I keep forgetting polyamory exists. I was going to make a joke and I'm like, wait, no, I mean, that's technically possible. Polyamory.
It is technically possible.
But also
It's
polyamory is difficult.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does sound difficult. Listen, Bro TP, my forever Bro TP is Robert and Ethan, okay? And their Ben 10 podcast that someday could exist, perhaps.
beautiful.
Ray, you just need to start podcasts with Ethan and Robert now, separately.
Yeah.
There you
Hey,
go.
Ray, what is an interest that you and I have
Oh
in
shit.
common? Thinking about gay sex in church.
Yeah, gay sex in church. Yep.
No,
I'm not sure how much we have to talk about with that though.
we go to a church. Here's what the podcast is. We go to a church. We say, we're going to sit in a church. We sit in the pews and it's just silent for 50 minutes while we both think about we both think about sex during the sermon, and then we leave, and it's like, that's the end of the podcast.
I can't believe that this joke is persistent.
Every time I get on a call with Ray, I remember this. I remember that they said this.
I'm glad that this is my legacy. I'm not actually.
Your legacy in my brain is Homestuck and thinking about gay sex in a church.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Oh my god. Do you have a plug?
Yeah. So you guys are my cringe friends. I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plug fanfiction. I'm doing it right
Fuck
now.
yeah,
Why
do
is
it.
that cringy?
I-
Since when is that cringy?
Like that concept of fanfiction, if you include every fanfic ever made, yeah, it gets cringe.
Yeah. So, like, I don't think that fanfic is cringe. I think that fanfic is a community and an art form. But I think that other people think that fanfic is cringe, and I'm very sensitive to what people think about me.
There are certain fan fictions that are cringy. Just
The
like there
first
are
one
certain
that-
media that are cringy.
Yeah, the first
Okay.
fanfic that came to mind that's complete cringe is the 9/11 Harry Potter fanfic.
We don't talk about this.
The one
That's
of like
cringe
three,
on so many levels.
The one of like 3 that exist apparently, but the one I'm talking about is Tumbling Towers.
There are apparently several that exist though.
Holy shit. Okay, so, I have a fanfic for you called In This or Any Other Universe by Wilds of March. This is a fanfic for The Batman movie 2022.
Amazing.
You know, Robert Pattinson. You've seen him.
Yeah.
You love him.
Right.
This is a crossover fanfic in which Dick Grayson from the comics Nightwing arrives in the Batman movie world and meets up with Robert Pattinson Batman, and who is like,
And then they fuck.
who the shit is this guy? They do not fuck. I'm very sorry. That's his dad.
That's his alternate universe dad. Like,
I'm
does
not.
it count?
I'm not advertising gay sex to you all yet. We're not there yet.
It's his alternate universe adopted dad. Does it count?
We can't get into that. I don't want to get canceled.
Oh my god.
Listen, if they're both 2 consenting adults.
Anyways, I swear I had more to say about this. It's really good. It's all from Robert Pattinson Bruce Wayne's point of view. So he is trying to like parse out his relationship with this other person, and like you as the reader like get a lot of like fun dramatic irony from like you get that that's his dad and he hasn't told him about it, and so like it's very cute. And it even has like a good ending that like has like a meaningful message at the end, so like check it out.
Hey, this thing sounds so stupid. Can I change mine?
You can do whatever you want forever.
Sure. No, Doctor Who, and also there's this wonderful fan comic / motion comic YouTube video thing called 5 Years Later, which is a crossover comic between Ben 10 and Danny Phantom set 5 years in the future from each of their respective series. It's really fun.
I've read the beginning of this before.
Mm.
I recently learned that it was a motion comic. I would really like to check it out again.
You're
Check
also
it
in your
out.
Danny Phantom like era again, aren't you?
I'm always in my Danny Phantom era.
Ray,
Yeah, it's so true.
Ray, when are you gonna get the white hair and the Danny Phantom costume?
I have a shirt.
The red circle white shirt, or the Danny Phantom logo shirt?
The D shirt. Yeah.
The DP, yeah.
The D?
The DP.
D shirt.
People, hello, it's a D with a P in it. Wait a minute.
Yes, it's true. I could bleach my hair. I've been thinking about dyeing it, so
I
need
live
to
by
dye hair
myself.
again.
I can dye my hair. The wonderful thing about my job is that no one cares what I look like as long as I do my work.
hell yeah.
Literally, a dude
Love
showed up
that.
with pink hair and no one said shit to him.
We love that.
We love
dye my
that.
hair. I'm gonna dye my
Do
hair.
it. Do it. Dye your
Dyed
hair. Pink.
dyed hair, and I'm going blue. Dyed hair and pronouns, boys. Let's do it.
Can
Hell
you
yeah.
be Percy Jackson with blue hair?
I mean,
I wonder
that
how.
would kind of slut for him.
I wonder how that would fuck.
I mean, have you not seen the fan arts where like Percy dyes his gray streak blue?
Aww.
I
Yeah.
have not. I was not aware this was the thing.
That's like it's like a thing, at least for a few fan artists that I follow. It's very
I
cute.
did find a fanfic. I didn't finish it, but there was one that was shipping Percy and Jason Todd because they both have like the gray hair streak. So very cute.
Jason Derulo.
Why Jason Todd?
Why not?
Interesting choice.
Listen,
Right? It is, yeah.
listen. Jason Todd, the best Robin.
Okay, the thing is that all the girlies want to fuck Jason Todd so bad. So, like, that's
All the
also why they
girlies-
ship people with him.
Listen, I don't know if you've seen, like, thirst trap TikToks of people dressing up as Jason Todd.
Oh, I have not. Oh my god.
But yeah, that activates all the gay in my brain. Especially when they do like certain poses or leans or sit in chairs in right ways. I'm like,
I do like to look at images of Jason Todd, so... The thing is that
a
the
character
people
from the
who want to
Fantastic Four.
fuck Jason Todd, at least, okay, some of the Tumblr girlies, they want to fuck him so bad, and they are telling me that Jason Todd is their daddy dom, and I'm like, no,
Oh, no, Jason's a sweet boy.
No, yes, he's my sweet boy. He's a theater kid.
He just also happens to like guns.
Yeah. See, he has anger issues. He's going through a lot. He's
Yeah.
my traumatized boy. I just...
Listen, all of the of-age Robins are soft, good boys. They're flexible or agile or whatever, and that's a good trait to have in certain circumstances. But
God
all of
damn
them
it.
all of them are good. All of them are good beans. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, Dom, mommy.
Yeah, I can see that.
I love how I can just like zone out for a second looking for something and y'all just like go nuts.
Yeah, just Ray and I being deviants.
Deviant art.
Oh, fuck off. That's it, Charlie. I'm leaving your fucking cabin. I hate you.
Release us from this mortal coil. I think we deserve it at this point. Horny jail it
Yeah.
is.
Get out of my fucking cabin. You're banished to horny jail for all time.
Do we get horny bonked? And can it be by Jason Todd?
You do not pass go. Go directly to horny jail.
Can Jason Todd Daddy hit me with his Glock?
I need to stop this recording.
The problem is that I have to leave all this in now, because that's the canon ending of the podcast.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you to Matt for all your support on Patreon and everywhere else. You can follow this podcast socials at Of the Eldest Gods Pod on Instagram and Tumblr, and at Of the Eldest Gods on Twitter. You can send us an iris message through oftheeldestgodspod@gmail.com. If you'd like to support us financially, join us at patreon.com/oftheeldestgods. By becoming a patron, you can join the Deus Ex Media Discord server, where you'll be able to chat with us and other listeners about episodes and anything Percy Jackson related. Our $5 patron tier also gets you access to Against All Odds, our monthly bonus show. There, we'll talk about a wide variety of topics, which usually have something to do with mythology. No promises. You can check out our merch store on Redbubble to find custom designs made by Charlie. Or if you cannot or do not want to support us financially, we'd really appreciate a rating, a review, or letting your friends and followers know how much you love the podcast. That really helps. You can find me, Raye, at HeyHeyRaye, spelled R-A-Y-E, on Twitter. If you want to hear more from me, check out Barbie Movie Slap, a podcast where my co-host Ted and I discuss Barbie's cinematic universe. That podcast Twitter is at Barbie Slaps.
And you can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms, but on Twitter I'm at GreenPixie123, which I'm totally not salty about. I also have an art Instagram at GreenPixieDraws. I sometimes do the YouTube thing on my channel, Charlie Mac. That's M-A-C-K. Our music was written by Isabel Strauss-Riggs and recorded and edited by Ian M. Riggs. You can find Izzy at Kane_I, that's I as in the body part, on Instagram and Twitter. She also currently makes video essays on the YouTube channel Kane I. Feel free to message her about making music for your project or editing your podcast. Of the Eldest Gods is proud to be a part of Deus Ex Media, which features great podcasts like The Bits, a Steven Universe podcast celebrating the 10th anniversary of the show, hosted by two jam buds.
We are
Not the Crystal Gems.
We are the Bits.
The Bits, the Bits, the Bits.
a Steven Universe review podcast
Celebrating the 10th anniversary
of a show that's very near and dear to our hearts.
So get ready to cry with us
And try our best not to sing.
as we rewatch one of the gayest shows of the 2010s,
New episodes coming out to you every Friday.
featuring your favorite host, Charlie.
And Robert.
Of the Eldest Gods is based on the series by Rick Riordan. Right now, we are discussing Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Remember to follow us on your favorite podcatcher and meet us back here every Thursday.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah?
So we got yelled at
North.
on the bits for reading Wikipedia pages verbatim. Should I yell at you for reading the Wikipedia page verbatim?
I'm not reading it verbatim. I'm just like parsing through. I'm looking for important information.
Parsing through, they said. I want pizza.
You want pizza? Good to know.
I wonder. I mean, I should be responsible and save money and like cook the food I have, but like the food I have can't make pizza, so.
Ooh.
Deus Ex Media.